All right. This is, I'm not going to lie to you. This is probably the coolest thing I've ever gotten to do in radio, talking to Ed Sheeran.
Thank you very much, man.
Backstage at Bell MTS Place here ahead of the Divide World Tour. I saw online that a couple of years ago when you were playing in Wembley, Wayne Rooney, who I'm not super familiar with, got you and your crew jerseys.
Yeah.
So this is for you. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for everybody, but that's for you.
Cool.
Hey. And I think, is your favorite color orange?
It's a very good color, yeah.
Okay, so that's for you from KiSS 102.3 here in Winnipeg.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Is this your soccer team?
No, we got that for you.
Thank you very much.
Because, you know, why not? It's Ed Sheeran, and we wanted to give you something and welcome you to Winnipeg.
Brilliant.
First question before we get, and there's nothing heavy in this at all, but do you remember the first time you heard a song of yours on the radio?
Yeah, I was 17 years old, and they called me Ben Sherman.
Ben Sherman.
Yeah.
That's...
and I remember, it was on radio, but I was listening on the internet.
Okay.
I don't know. Having a radio in your home isn't that common anymore, is it?
No.
Like digital radio, I get, or on TV. But I remember listening to it on the internet, hearing it, turning it up, shouting at my mum and dad and my brother. I was like, come upstairs, come upstairs. And they came upstairs, and then at the end they were like, big up Ben Sherman. And we were all like,
oh. Ben Sherman. Well, can we call you that for the rest of the,
of
the
yeah.
night?
And my name kind of, I can see where they got that from.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was checking out your Instagram, as one does. You were in Texas yesterday, and then I saw a picture that you were doing some studio stuff. You tagged it back at it. So I know a lot of people bring up rumors and all this stuff, and there's a rumor floating around that the next album is already...
Oh, that wasn't for the next album.
No?
That's for someone else.
Something else.
That's for someone else's
Okay.
album. Yeah, I've got a few collaborations
Very cool.
coming this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
I have started the next album, but it won't be cut. Like, I'm not going to release it this year.
no, is it going to be... Because I read something that it was going to be like 2021, and you're taking 4 years off. And
No.
No? Okay.
The latest it will be is 2020, and the earliest it will be is in between then.
Are you sticking with the math theme, perhaps?
I don't know. There's a choice of doing a maths one or not doing a maths one. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm not asking for any if you want to give us an exclusive, that'd be
We'll see.
amazing.
There's two more to come in the maths series.
Okay.
So it could be either one of them.
Fantastic. Looking forward to that. It's fair to say that you have basically conquered music, biggest musician in the world. I'll say it because you're phenomenal.
At this time, though.
Yeah.
At this time.
Yeah.
I always think, I was thinking this earlier. I'm like, what happens if it...
It's not.
I know, but I just kind of wonder if it dips, do people suddenly lose interest instantly, or does it kind of hang on?
No, I think you're pretty solid.
I hope so. I've got a few more albums before I want people to lose interest.
Okay. But with conquering music and all of that, I was actually watching Bridget Jones's Baby the other night for the fourth time. And you're in it, and then you did Game of Thrones, and do you have any aspirations to do some more acting?
Not really. I want to do one movie in my life and make it really good.
Okay.
So until someone else has an idea that's good, I'm cool. I like doing the cameo thing because it's very, very, both those things took a day to do,
right?
And everyone talks about them, good or bad. It's everyone's seen them.
Right.
So I like doing things like that. Doing an episode of The Simpsons.
Yes, I read that too, which is pretty cool.
It's really cool, man.
Is that for you? I've made it if I'm on The Simpsons.
Yeah, for me, that was either that or getting really torn into on South Park.
Okay.
But if they ever do that, I want to voice it.
Oh.
If they ever find an episode to really rip into me,
right.
I want to be the voice.
I'm sure they can make that happen. They're not going to say no to you.
Yeah, I think I need to be more hated first. I got to do some really stupid shit to really get.
I don't know if anyone can hate you. You're just a nice guy.
There's people,
well,
but
whatever.
they all have their own issues.
Exactly.
I find it more of a self-hate thing. I feel like people I don't know. I feel like I remind people of things that they don't like.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good. Touring or recording, which one for you do you prefer?
I think you need a little bit of both, but you can't. Everything in moderation. You can't tour 365 days out of the year, and you can't go in studio 365 days of the year. I think I think if you do 100 gigs a year and 100 studio days a year, and the rest kind of, I think that's a good balance.
Okay. I don't have a ton of time, and I want to do a game of rapid fire with you if you're up for that. Yeah. Just a few questions. Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Why?
He's just. I know he's more like sad, but like he's just cooler, isn't he?
Yeah,
like
the gadgets
just
and
the gadgets and the costume, and like Superman always you remember when you wore Y fronts when you were little?
Yeah.
Superman. Whenever I had Y fronts on, I was always like, oh, I look like Superman, and I was never like happy about it.
Okay.
But Batman's like all black suit. Sorry, this isn't really rapid.
No, it's okay. I'm liking it. Pickles on.
No, we're good, man. Chill.
Okay. Pickles on pizza, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Favorite drink, either alcoholic or not?
Robinson's Fruit and Barley, but I don't think you have it over here. It's like a children's juice drink. It's squash, so it's like concentrate. You pour it in and then fill it up with water.
Okay.
It's what you drink as a kid in England, but I just haven't stopped.
Okay. When I was in England, I was in England last year, and I think I saw that.
I'd try it, but what Americans and Canadians do is they like put that much in and then fill it up with water. You put like a little amount in and then fill it up.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Cool.
It's good.
All right. A musician, dead or alive, that you would love to work with, or both?
I got the opportunity to perform with Beyonce twice, and I've always said I would love to. Like, being on stage with her is such an amazing thing, but I think being in a studio would be great as well. So, yeah, Beyonce.
Okay. What's the color of your toothbrush?
It's a purple one, but it's a travel one, so you take it out and put it like that.
Yeah.
So it's a purple case, but a white toothbrush.
Okay. If you had a time machine, where would you go and what would you do?
I'd go to the 60s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd bring a loop station back that I use now, because right now, being a singer-songwriter using a loop station, maybe in the pop world that doesn't get used, but on the acoustic circuit when I used it, everyone had one. So I'd like to go back to the 60s and be like, wow, what's this, man? Oh, that's so rad, and do that. And also just be a hippie.
But hey, why not? Last question. Your tour is in Winnipeg tonight. What's next for you guys with tours? How long does this go for? Because you guys are on the road for a long time, right?
Yeah, it goes till 2019, like October then.
Okay.
And maybe a bit of 20, actually. We've got a little bit in 20. But, yeah, I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. Like coming to... I wouldn't have ever come to Canada or America or South America or Central America or Australia, any of these places, if I didn't play music. So being able to come here with stuff, I not only do I love my job, but it's also my job, so I can make a living from it as well, and I get to travel the world. So it's a win-win situation all around. Well,
we're very happy that you make music, because we're very happy that you're here in Winnipeg tonight.
Thank you.
Ed Sheeran, the Divide World Tour in Winnipeg.
Thank you for my shirt as well.
Yeah, thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Very nice.
Thank you.
KiSS.